Welcome back to What She Said, and we have just done the third eviction for Big Brother.
Yep, so there was four up for nominations to be evicted. We had Vinnie, Bruce, Connor, and of course Holly.
It's no surprise to me who left.
No. Goodbye, Holly. Holly is gone. She
Goodbye.
is gone. Apparently, Mel Justina had said on Big Brother this evening that it was a very tight vote. Do I believe that? I'm not so sure I do.
I've been watching all the comments on the lives,
Yeah.
and people are saying, can't wait to watch a whole week without Holly. I'm not going to lie, I'm cheering
Well,
about that.
I am quite interested to see how it plays out with Colin because Colin is currently moping around the Big Brother house,
Yeah.
and a lot of people are quite interested to see how he navigates the situation essentially without his left arm.
Well, I was just watching, and you've probably been watching it too, because I know we've been glued to the
Hmm.
screen. And Coco was saying to a couple of people that they believe that they've mapped out a plan, like Colin and Holly have mapped out a plan for the next week because they
Yes.
have time at night without their microphones on and they chat to each other.
So interesting. I saw this when I was watching the live. Holly was zipping up her bag in the bedroom, and Colin was there. And she went over to Colin, whispered something in his ear, and walked away. He turned around, looked at the bed, and then walked out.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as she left, he walked back into the room after he was putting a bag away, and he went to that bed, and underneath the pillow was an envelope with the number 9 written on it.
Mm-hmm.
And there
Yeah.
was something in there. I don't know what it is, but that's quite interesting to me because I didn't actually even think they had a pen and paper, but clearly
Nah,
they
I
do.
reckon she's used makeup, maybe eyeliner pencil, lip
Okay.
liner, something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this is prison stuff, right?
Yeah.
Got to get creative.
Yeah.
That's really about it on Holly. Goodbye.
She is going to be able to nominate someone as head of house, and I think there's no doubt that she is
Oh,
going to award that to Colin. Now, I believe this is the last week that we're going into, so
the
a bit of a
8th
shock
of
factor here.
December.
This has gone pretty quick. Um, I'm not sure if head of house is going to be a thing this week. So this could be interesting. She could be thinking that she's giving him head of house and that it may actually not even exist this week. So stay
Mm.
tuned to this one. I'm not sure how they're going to manage to get through 6 or 7 people in one week unless they start adding one person a day. But
Yeah.
from what I can see currently is that they have all down tools, bags have been put back in their rooms, they are all enjoying a beverage in the kitchen, and so it doesn't look like anyone else is getting evicted in the house tonight.
No.
But I feel like there might be some secret messaging coming through, if not tonight, maybe tomorrow from Big Brother.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got to start dropping like flies. Otherwise, they're going to have a massive competition, some sort of competition to spice things up. So, the guys in the house, Bruce, Vinny in particular, have been saying that they must be doing some TikTokable stuff, as Bruce said. And I, I, I just think, yes, we are covering it because it's Big Brother, as a lot of people are covering it, but it's boring as shit. So they need to do
Yeah.
something in the last week to really make this Big Brother worthy because I am bored.
Yeah, it's a lot of lacking activities in this Big Brother household and a lot of focus on the relationship that no one really cared about, but they had nothing else to do or talk about, so that's what it was. I feel like that little niche group of Holly and Colin wouldn't have been able to develop as much if there had have been more activities happening throughout the day. We saw Abiola. Abiola went MIA during the week, and we just saw what had happened to her. So there was an offer to take $15,000 and leave the house within 30 seconds. So you were immediately ousted from the house, and she said, "Yep, that's me. I'm going teeth, car service. I'm out. That'll cover me." Good
Yeah.
on her. So she's gone. Unless they start offering money, I can't see another way how they're going to start evicting people.
But that money came directly from the grand
Yeah,
total. So
sure.
125 down to 110. And Coco looked dirty about that.
I think because she considered it. And I don't think there was enough time. And Ed was trying to go around the group to go, does anyone really care? Well, Alana was considering it.
Yeah.
Like Abiola definitely was going to take it. Alana was considering it, and I think Coco was too. If you really wanted it that much, you'd have got up and you'd have run.
Yeah, yeah. Abby, Abby got up. And can I just say, Abby was not asleep at that time. He was wide awake.
Good for her. Look, I would have done it too. You go in there with a goal, and if it's presented to you on a silver platter or in a blue box with a red and white bow, you go for it, love.
It's a game. You're not guaranteed the win.
100%. You're not
Yeah.
here to make friends. You're here to play a game and win. Can I just say though, Mel Tresina looked super cute in her wee outfit tonight, didn't she?
Oh, I didn't like it. It was a bit too puffy.
Oh, I thought it was cute. I thought she looked very
Mm.
cute. She looked like a wee
No.
reindeer.
A lot of people in the live comments were
Hmm.
saying, who's Coco going to bitch about now? Who's she going to talk about now? Yes, they had a disagreement, but she did say,
It
like,
was something about hugging. There was something about she didn't hug her on the way out. I mean,
mm,
look, you've got seconds to go.
that's
And
right.
everyone's saying she did. I don't even care enough to look.
No, I didn't look, to be honest. All I could hear was the sobbing of Colin so loudly in the mic.
I think it's going to be interesting. I think everyone's going to have to rally around him for the first couple of hours, and it'll be in the morning. How did you sleep? Are you okay? And then they'll get over it.
Yeah.
Let the games begin. I don't even know how to play nominations because I feel like everyone's going to be nominated next week, given it's probably the last week. So, who do I
Yeah.
think is going to win it? I have three. I think it's either going to be Connor as a third. I think second place might be Emily, and I think first place Ed might take it.
Really?
Mm,
Mm.
EEC, my friend, EEC.
I have, I've been reading, and a lot of people think that Alana might take it out, that
Yeah.
Alana's been set to win from the start. I mean, everyone's got their theories. Is it rigged? Is it not rigged? What's happening? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not going to pretend to know Lana or Connor because Abs tonight really reiterated what his
Mhm.
cause was
She was
and what he
selling
wanted to
Connor.
do.
Yeah, for
That's right.
sure.
And that's going to pull on people's heartstrings.
Look, everyone has a really good reason as to why they need money. I mean, for God's sake, the fact that she was just wanting to get her teeth done says a lot about the state of the cost of living in Australia at the moment. So,
Yeah.
look, I'm excited for her, and I think everyone has a good reason to want money. And you know what? Even if you just decide to blow it all on a holiday, good fucking on you.
Yeah.
Good on you. Go spend it. Well, we'll catch up next week when we unravel everything that's happening with Big Brother. So stay tuned. You may see us a bit more often next week as we try to decipher what the hell's going on.
And make sure you go over onto our socials.
We're on all your social platforms, so please give us a like and a follow, and also drop a comment because we love reading them and love talking about them then when we catch up next time. So from
Subscribe
us,
on YouTube. We're almost at 10K. Thank you.
we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
They're back on the couch.
Appreciate your words of wisdom. And thank you for pulling me into line when you felt as though you needed it. Even though I didn't probably agree with it all of the time, I still respect you. You're a little sweetheart. Keep being yourself. Maybe just be a little bit more strong. Not strong, because I think you are strong, but you don't need to worry so much. Connor, we have had a lot of ups and downs. I've only ever tried to extend the olive branch with you. I think sometimes you have to accept in life that two people may never see eye to eye, and that's okay. I wish you every success on your mission and your journey in life. Okay, Vinnie? People can see through when you're being performative, so take that with you when you go in the outside world. Just be yourself. You don't need to put up a front. Yeah.
Stop touching.
It's muted.
Oh, fucking Big Brother lives. Pisses me off.
Ready. At the start, I was a little bit, I wasn't too sure whether you were just trying to please everyone or who you were. But the more I've gotten to know you in these last 3 weeks, you're a real one. So I appreciate the time we spent at the BBB Hotel, Grand BB the hotel. As a manager, I think you wore that with pride and you kept us in line for as long as possible. Which then leads me to my next person, Bruce. That moment of when the Tim Tam hit my hand, I don't think I could have felt more liberated. You're a legend. And yeah, I hope that I know you're looking to settle down or find the one or take your time with it all. But I know that you will find someone amazing out there for you. I don't think that person is here in the house. I think you're going to find them on the outside world. Pretty sure you can read between the lines with what I'm saying here. Coco, thank you for reminding me why I don't trust females. I'm so disappointed with how you've treated our relationship. Looking back at it now, I realize that it was pretty much just all fake. You're very good at the game playing and, you know, slithering around, crying when you need to cry. I'm sure you've come into the diary room and said the most whatever you've wanted to say about me, but no, it took far longer to get me to say anything bad or negative towards you. Even just coming up to me when you want to use something of mine or borrow something of mine, knowing that like we don't have a lot of stuff here, like we run out of things. Even though I didn't want to share with you, I shared with you because I considered that an act of kindness. But you just were basically just using me, essentially. I feel very used by you. And, you know, it was a mistake to confine in you. But I learned that the hard way. The constant digs at Colin and I's relationship and friendship and what we are is so not necessary. You don't know us, you don't know me, and you probably never will. Colin, I know you're going to be just fine. I saved the best for last because yes, I didn't want to start crying halfway through this and then have tears down my face for the rest of the goodbye speech because I know that you wouldn't want that. Just keep being your amazing, boisterous self. Thank you for bringing so much joy and love and light into my experience here in the Big Brother house. Without you, probably would have been eaten alive. So I really appreciate the fact that you stood by my side and day one, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. Came up and shook my hand and said, I don't know how to talk to you. Probably the sweetest thing and just melted my heart. I don't really need to say much more other than the fact that I'm looking forward to seeing you when you're out. Every single one of you that said something negative about Colin and I think that you should keep your nose out of other people's business. You're not in the relationship. You don't know what's going on. Yes, you might hear a vent here and there. That's normal. It's a roller coaster in here as it is, let alone adding on a personal connection, which is stronger than the others in the house. So you're not in it. Keep your nose out of it. There's a word called compassion. And I think a lot of you should do some reflecting, more so than others. Have a good hard look in the mirror and maybe try and incorporate that into your own lives when you leave the show. It all comes back around. The fact that a lot of you smiled to my face but stabbed me in the back, that is not nice. That's not kind. People I want to stay in contact with, I will be staying in contact with. And I can count that on one hand.
Time for Abiola, right? Letting us sink in.
Abiola's one up? Oh, yeah, one up. I wish we had Abiola's first. Actually, no, I'm glad we're getting Abiola's next. Well, we have
Maybe if we do.
Maybe we might.
Hope
Oh.
we do.
Got it.
It's gone silent again.
Oh, that shits me about the lives. Holy crap. Her and Jane are going to get together on the outside.
Yeah. So interesting. Another point that I just wanted to bring up, and I know that Holly just did, was about keeping out of people's relationships. Completely agree. I think the difference is that it's in everyone's face at every moment of the day. So it's not so much of the PDA or it's not so much of the grappling on the ground. It's in everyone's face every day and you're not interacting with the rest of the group. It's just weird. I think that's what their issue is.
It really didn't bother me.
It's not in your face 24/7.
Yeah. But even then, like, I've been the single person. It didn't bother me. I didn't care. I think people just need to get over it, like she said. And, you know, it is what it is, and let them spend their time how they want to. If it's real, it's real. If it's not, it's not. Whatever. You can have holiday romances. And that's exactly what this could have been, or it may continue to be until Holly needs to go somewhere else. Let them be.
Is there anything we can do for you?
I mean, just like, bruh.
Just take your time, mate.
He literally said something nice and then went right back around and insulted you all.
Mine was so nice.
You all need
Looking at that, mine was so nice.
Yeah, it says something nice and then goes back around and
Yeah, but that's how
undoes
the
it.
whole relationship.
It undoes it all. Like you should
That's the
Silly
experience.
duffer.
That's how it was in a nutshell.
silly
So,
duff for doing that. She should have just left all you guys out of it. Happy for her to put all the blame onto me. I'm
No, I
happy
think
I
she
can
had-
take it, but like, I didn't say anything that no one else had been saying. You know what I mean? I said
People-
everything that everyone else had been
people
saying.
were
but-
saying things to her. I know you keep saying that it's hurtful, but
No, but like loud and clear to her. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know.
there were a couple of people that did, but I mean, she's said some things there that you can sort of read between the lines as well. There were people that she was might not have been as direct and harsh with, but
Like,
she was
still-
definitely saying, like, I know you were one of those people and I see you,
Yeah.
you know. So it's not, and look, it takes it back to the original eviction, doesn't it? With Mike and his comments. He only had 5 days or whatever it was to work us
Oh,
out.
yeah, yeah.
And some of the things he said had the potential to be so hurtful. Like Mia was so hurt about the word victim. The word victim was actually
Yeah, because didn't he say that she acts like a victim?
and it stuck with her the entire
terrible.
time.
Yeah, she was.
Because that's something that it was like it was a soft spot that he'd found, and even what he
So Holly's wrap up is pretty interesting, and Coco had a bit of a dig there that Holly said, "You only come to me whenever you want something from me," and she's like, "Well, you've got my nipple covers, so you can give them back." That wasn't too bad. I think that was pretty honest from her perspective, anyway. And look, I feel like they were kind of in their own little Big Brother world.